Hi everyone and welcome back. My name's Ali and I'm sorry I've been away for a while, just been busy as life does take us sometimes. But anyway, I'm back here and today discussing the Karrimor SF45. Long overdue, part 2 of this, which is going to be done now. So just before we go break into what I carry normally when I go away for at least 2 to 3 days and maybe more, depending what I'm going to do. I've used this pack for some time now, looked after it very well, keep it clean as best as I can. It looks virtually brand new because of take care of your kit as you should do, and I love it. I think it's an ideal size for bushcraft or for any adventure that you feel that you want to do in life. It's very ideal. It's a good size. The internal main compartment's a good size for your sleeping bag, clothes, your tarp, all your necessary things. Then you've got these other compartments on the sides, which I'll break down step by step. And hopefully you enjoyed this part 2 of my everyday kit. So let's get to it. Right, let's start off with the pack. We'll start with the from the back side of the view of the pack. We'll do the left side. On the left pouch, the first one which I do carry in here is a fishing kit. I'll do a separate upload on this one. They've got a cooking pot, very small one, nice stainless steel, comes with a lovely little pouch. Cute, isn't it? Lovely. I love this little pot. It's just ideal for, for two, depending on who you are, but for me it's good for me anyway, put it that way. Inside there we'll have my 5-litre kitchen sink, really handy to do all your washing in, and obviously my lovely little pot, gorgeous little thing. Inside there I have my pot handle, so when I'm doing some of the little pots I have to lift that out of the way just in case if the handle's a bit too hot. Comes in very useful, indispensable, trust me. All little things I carry, I throw little things in every little pouch here and there just in case, you never know what situation you're getting in life. It ain't gonna take add a lot of weight, to be honest. And a space blanket is one. I've got some 2 packs of charred cloth which I keep in there handy, very useful. Bits of cordage always comes in useful. Just to give you a general idea, I can't remember the exact size of these pouches, but just to give you an idea of size and what it can take. Now we all know this, everyone knows about these cooking pots, the Swedish made, they're bulletproof, they've been used since World War II and they still are being used. That's how useful they are. And the size of them, they are not small and they are not light, but just to give you a little definition of size these pouches are on the Karrimor. But these pouches do come in different sizes. You've got the full pouch size, which goes all the way down like a jetpack on both sides if you wish. You can have these 2 large ones, or you could have the ones I'm going to show you on the opposite side. But just to give you a size of how these pouches are, I'm going to put one of these inside. Just to give you a little bit more definition of how it fits. That cooking pot fits in there perfectly. As you can see, look, that is fantastic. Nice size. You've got some straps on the side if you want to put some things on the side. It's fantastic. So it gives you a nicer appreciation. So obviously it comes with Velcro and it comes with straps as well. You can either use one or the other or both. It's entirely up to you. I use both for extra security, but obviously if you're going to a situation where you want to do some hunting, I wouldn't advise using the Velcros. There is a strap. The Velcro straps will come with it, so you can actually go over and just seal the Velcro straps, and then it just enables for the so there's no noise now. So all you just use now is the buckle with no Velcro noise, especially if, like I said, you're going to go hunting. The bottom pack, I've got my main cooking pot, which I use as well. I use this one. This is my main one. I use every single time. Love it. It's the Pathfinder's canteen set. You got the 1 litre. Just get this up here. Just strap it down. There you go. So you've got the cooking mug. Stainless steel is very good. I like the handle length. There's some other canteens I've come across, the handles are a bit closer. It does get hotter quicker, but this does give you a nice degree of space between you and the heat. So, and it's got the gauges on the inside there, so you can see how much liquid you want to put in there, and it fits perfectly with the canteen. I love this one. The other good thing about it as well, it comes with this cooking. The pot. There is a little video I've done a little bit more detail on this, so if you want to check that out in more detail, please do. Obviously it comes with the rest of the kit, the lid for the canteen, and the hook which you can on the spout of the canteen. Once you've oiled, you can hang it up and they cook over the fire. Unfortunately, with great sad news, is that this one was made in the USA. When it first came out, it was made in the USA, but it's come to my attention, unfortunately, that they're made in China now. So if you are going to seek to get one of these, do make sure that they are made in the US, because they're far more superior quality. I'm not saying Chinese products are not good. I've used a lot of Chinese products who are fantastic. I have no problems with them, but certain things do not up to par, to be honest, so I'm sorry. But this I was fortunate to get straight from the US at the time. So that's the left side of the pouch. Now we're going to go to the opposite side, so bear with me. Well, on the opposite side, now like I said, they are you can have different size pouches on each side. The other side, like I said, you've got the 2 large compartments. This one comes with 2 smaller compartments and 1 large. Or you can get the 2 individual ones on top and bottom as well. So it's multi-changeable. It's got molded attachments everywhere, so you can customize it the way you want it. It's very versatile. Like I said, it's fantastic. So in this pouch here, what I carry is a few things. The first thing I have in this little waterproof pouch is, wire wool and my oil. Obviously oil for your knives, wire wool for cleaning whatever you want of your knives or pots, or whatever it is. It's very useful, always must have. Always choose your oil bottles very carefully. This is a military type oil container, and obviously I think it's ideal. It comes just a twist secure. It's ideal. I think it's fantastic. Always with all oils, always shake it a good well before you use. Always keeping it separate pouch just in case it leaks. I don't want oil inside, so I've used a nice decent waterproof pouch for that, so everything keeps nice and tidy. The second pouch is I think if I'm right, it's my knife sharpening kit. Yep, and odds and ends. I've got a little multi-tool, just a simple one, not expensive one, just a cheap one. I'm still undecided on what multi-tool to buy. I will get one because to be honest, through my experience, I've come across in my travels that sometimes a multi-tool comes in very, very useful, like when I need a pliers or a wire cutter or whatever else. It does come. This doesn't really come up to par. It's just to get by, really, to be honest. But I've been just in 2 minds. I don't know which multi-tool to get, to be honest. So if you've got any ideas which is the best ones for your own experience, give us a little comment in the section, then let me know what your opinions are, and then I can make up my mind and buy one and keep one permanently. I've got a diamond sharpening tool, very cheap, not expensive at all. Especially if you've got a cookery. It's like it's not a straightforward sharpening blade because it angles. So, but this gets into that knife's curves of the blade, and it does a quick job. It's like, it reminds me a bit like a kebab stick where you want to sharpen up your knife. It's very ideal. It's like a pen type. It's got a little hanger so you can slip it inside of your pocket anything where you want. Very useful, very light, indispensable. I just keep a spare little knife, not expensive one. It's got a utility knife on one side and another knife on the opposite side. Simple little knife. It always comes in useful. I found it like when I'm cutting like materials for more precise cutting. It does come in very useful, very easy. I like it. If your opinion is that it's not really useful because I've got other tools that can do that job, yes, they can. But at the same time, I keep it as a backup. You know, there's never, to be honest, the sense of one or two is not enough. There's, you know, to be cautious, and it always comes in handy. The other items I have in here is my sharpening stones. Gransford Brooks axe sharpener. Comes with two different types for sharpening. It comes in a nice, beautiful leather sheath. Very useful. It does knives as well, so I've used it. I've had this for years, and it's still doing a great job. Very useful. Not cheap, but it does a great job. And the Falcon Knife DC4 sharpening stone, two different sides, and a diamond on the opposite side. Very useful. I do carry two little nails as well. Well, not exactly nails, but little U nails. And what I do on either side, just onto the log, just keep the sharpening stone secured, that I can do my sharpening very easily without harming myself. So that's one side of the pouch. The second pouch, which I keep, always, never ever go anywhere without what we call in Britain is your housewife, which is your sewing kit, pins and needles. You've got buttons. I've got a load of buttons. You've got little scissors in here, a little bit of cordage for the buttons, for your loops, for your jackets, or whatever it is. You've got a multitude of different size buttons in here. You've got large ones, small ones, you know, very useful. On this side we've got was it a thimble? I can't remember what they call this. And it comes with your cotton for the multiple colours as well. Nice sturdy pouch. But I've had some pouches before in the past, and to be honest, they failed miserably, and I've used this one to replace other things all the time. Very neat, and it's a wallet size type, and it's very good. It serves very well. On the other inside here, I keep a nice beautiful like lantern. Very easy like lantern is for night time. I can hang it up anywhere under your tarp, and you know, it might get a bit hot sometimes, but the length of it hangs down, and it's a very small candle inside. You can see all it is, you just unscrew the bottom, the candle comes, you can replace it and you can use different types of smells come to warn off some mosquitoes as well, so it does come very useful at times. Very easy to clean, very easy to maintain, and it's kind of cute as well at the same time. Very nice. Right, a bottom pouch. I always carry a secondary bottle, canteen bottle. They're very cheap to have. They serve the purpose. So I always have at least two forms of water container to carry. So if you have to purify the one, you still got water to drink in the other side. So there's always a ability to have that. Here I've got my solar power panels. Inexpensive equipment, to be honest, and it does work. I've used it to charge my phone. I use it to charge my torches, you know, or my power pack as well. So, you know, when it's a nice sunny day, it really does. You can put it onto the back of your backpack while you're walking, and it's charging away. My advice with anyone is, like, if you're coming out into the bush or you're a survival situation, I don't, you know, you can bring extra batteries, it's great, you know, but at the same time batteries run out. But solar power rechargeable unit, like for example, you add up the cost for solar power. Is one time you buy it. I know the battery is not cheap, you know, at the same time, but you got to remember, you keep buying batteries, you throw them away. It's bad for the environment for one, and at the same time, like if you've got rechargeable ones, it's going to be, you've got 1,000 charges at least minimum on those batteries. So you weigh up the cost of buying those batteries over and over and over again compared to you buying that one and charging that one battery 1,000 times. I know which way I'm going. Rechargeable battery is environmentally friendly, you save a huge amount of money, and you've got unlimited source of power whenever you want it, compared to the batteries that will go and run out, or sometimes batteries leak, so you don't even get to use them as well. So you make up your mind. In this pouch, if I'm right, it's my chamal. I do carry about 2 chamals in there. I've got 2 different colors. I've got one with a light white and a light green and a dark green, and I use this for like for sometimes if I have a quick sip from the water and I ain't got a decent kind of purification with me. This is it reduces a little bit of amount for sleeping at night time, for anything. You can use these you can make a sling for your arm if you got injured. Multiple uses. It keep your neck warm, head warm. It is fantastic. I always keep it, without doubt. I'll never leave home without the chamals. So that's the side pouches done. Now the good thing about this, what I'll come back to afterwards, is there's a little great little trick I love about these things. That's why I bought this item, so I'll come to that afterwards. So stay with me. We're going to go to the pack at the back now and see what's inside there. Okay, in the back now, these are single items. Both of these you can buy them singly as well. They go attachment by moly at the back. So what I have in there, let's have a look. It's like a few things I have in there, like odds and ends, if you want to say. In this I've come out, you know, I made a nice little spoon and I just ran a fire. Nice little triangular back there. You know, it's a nice little spoon for eating. I have some berries of like cranberries and raisins. I've got my flour from my bannock. Got at least I made about at least 2, or I think if I'm right, 2 packs, so I can make all pre-mix everything. Just all I do is add the berries and the water, and that's it, done. Make my mix. I've got some more berries in my pouch here, and I've got my little bushcraft salt and pepper. Lovely little thing. It's coming very useful. I like the fact that it's just easy to, you know, fill up and open up and do what you need to do. You know, simple top there. Salt's lovely, does the job. Talcum powder, I don't know why I left it in there, should have been somewhere else, but talcum powder for wind direction, for any hunting issues you have, or just in case for your feet as well. Alright, that's the top pouch. Oh, sorry, there's another berry pouch. They're very useful. I like these little leather pouches. They're very, very useful. I love them very much. They're fantastic. They really hold, and they keep things fresh as well. I find for a long time. I've had these, sometimes some berries in here for some time, and they're as good as gold. You know, then they ain't gone off or anything. Fantastic. On the bottom pouch, I've got some light sticks, glow sticks. Snap them, shake it. There you go. There's a nice little thing. You've got some more elasticated. You can add some more kit on the side there. You've got these nice little loops on the pouches here and there, which you can add little things that you might feel that straight at hand that you need them. It's ideal. Right, in here I've got my water purification. They've stopped making these now. At the time they was costing around £60 around now. I've got extra filters for it, simple replacement. To be honest, I've got another 2 sets in there. With it, I think I use it from time to time when it's necessary, when the water is a bit beyond my regarding my being cautious, really. You know, when worst comes to worst, this is what I use. But normally there is other filtration system I have which I use, which I'll come to and explain to you afterwards. but this is lovely. You know, you can, maybe you can buy them here and there, but they stopped making them now. But I think it's this indispensable kit as well. I love it. I just throw it out. There you got some more purification tablets. Always have them everywhere. I've got filtration tablets everywhere in pouches. Spare torch. Like I said, there I've got magnesium powder. Like I said, also I've got in every pouch everywhere. I've got some fire lighting equipment, or I've got some purification tablets. Of little knacks I've got everywhere, just in case, you know, if you just don't know. Like I said earlier on, I showed you I got some charred cloth in that pouch. This one I got magnesium powder. That ability to make fire, or at a situation where you thought you've run out, you know, oh great, I've got some more here and there. So just throw one here and there. It really comes in useful. I've got some tape, material tape, which is ideal for like repairs or your clothing or on your pack. It's very very sticky. You know, there's duct tape, and this tape is very good as well. So for repairs on your tarp as well, this is ideal. Duct tape is not really ideal for doing repairs on your tarp. This will be a little bit more more user friendly, and it's more flexible and more durable as well. So there's multiple uses you can do with this. What else we got in here? Oh. Got a little container. I've got some more magnesium powder in there. Like I say, I throw them everywhere. A spare battery for my torch, and I've got, what else in there? Let's have a look. Last thing. There you go. See what I was saying? More charred cloth. You just don't never know. And that's the backpack regarding what's in there. Now we'll go to the top, work down inside. So stay with me. At the top of the pack, the most essential things I find you should put in there, just in case the situation arises. I've got my fire pouch, fire kit. I'll do a separate thing on this because there's a little bit more detail in that than what I have. So this is my fire pouch. I keep on top because whenever you need to make a fire, you've got to have it at hand straight away. And just in case if the weather turns a bit nasty, I've got my poncho there. It does up as a complete covering for me and my pack. I can put it on there, keep me nice and dry, windproof, waterproof, ripstop proof as well, and it can make a small shelter as well. So it has multiple uses. Rain catchment system you can make with this. Multiple things you can use this for. Fantastic. I wouldn't really advise everyone have a poncho as a backup for many things. That's in my top pouch. Let's go inside now. Right, I've got another pouch on the inside. I just keep a few things in there. What else have we got in here? I've got my my sunshade hat. Nice. I think it keeps the sun off you. Little ideal little thing. Nice and comfortable. Simple to very small, packs away. What else have we got in here? My utility pouch for collecting food or any small game birds or something like that. I could store it in there while I'm going around collecting. What else we got in there? Again, I've got some more tinder, you know, I've got some thistle seeds in here with very combustible easy. We've got wax paper and some utility blades. So like I said before, I pack a few things in here just, you know, just in case they come in useful, and they have, to be honest. Right, the pouch. Before I go further inside, now the only one downside I found about this pack was that when they get a bit weighty on either side of the pouch, they kind of bow down, they kind of slop down. It doesn't look nice, it doesn't feel nice. I didn't like it. So what I did, I had this spare buckle, and what is, I took it to a seamstress, and she stitched one on either side. So once you know, from either side with a buckle, just take this one a second, because you've got one standard one goes on the top and you pull from back to front, but nothing from the sides to pull together. So you can see they've got a buckle here, comes inside, and then all you do is pull, and it brings up the two sides level again, and they really look more uniform. Then I think it's a little bit more secure as well, and I like it doesn't bounce around as well. So that's what that's the thing what I did on, which is really inexpensive to do, but it does the job, and I'm very happy with that, to be honest. Right, let's dig in. Right, first things first, extremely important is waterproof liner for inside your pack, which is large enough, deep enough to take the whole thing inside. This will cover up everything. So if there's any time they need to do a river crossing, you can take the contents out, put it back, and completely cover your whole pack up, seal it up, and go across the river, and everything inside will be watertight, no problem. As a precaution, obviously, even though this is pretty waterproof itself, but when it comes to river crossing, it won't, it'll still, water will leak in. So that's why you have this big, massive dry bag inside, and it's very strong, very big, fantastic it is. Right, obviously on top, my hammock is a very nice little thing. Is that my hammock in this one? No, pardon me. Is that my hammock? What's the top? One or two? Which one's this? Let's have a look and make sure we know which one's which. Oh yeah, that's my hammock. A hammock, DD hammock. What can you say? I find it to be the ideal sleeping system. And there you go. And my tarp. My tarp is an extra large one, to be honest. The reason why I've chosen this tarp is it's about 4.5 meters by 3 meters. Now you've got a standard sized tarps, but in all honesty, they are small. Sometimes the rain comes from the side. I've had that little experience with certain with the tarps. I actually got the larger one because it covers a lot more area. There's no chance of rain coming from the sides, and at the same time, if the weather does change, I've got an extra room. I can work underneath there. I can still cook underneath there. I could do a lot more stuff still under there compared to the standard size tarp. So you be the judge. From your own experience, from my experience, the larger the tarp, the better. And you can do a lot more and you get on with life and enjoy yourself. The next bag is that's my clothes. Normal things I have in there, my t-shirts, underwear, socks. You don't have to see that, that's personal obviously, but there you go. Okay, then obviously I'll put them extra dry as well, just in case. You just never know when you need, especially your socks, you need things like this to be dry, because obviously if it got wet you need to replace the kit. Extra bags to keep it dry. And there you go, another little, I've got some zip ties. You never know when you need that little thing. See, I throw these little things here and there. They never know when they come in handy. We're not just talking bushcraft, we're talking about survival as well. So you don't know what condition in life that you will be in that time of need, when you're trying to make something to stick together or to tie together. You're tired, you're hungry, you're thirsty. You could be, you don't know your condition. So that thing you need to tie up, to put together within seconds. This will help you out. You just never know. And the last thing should be, if I'm right, well, there's two more things. It's my sleeping bag. This is the Snug Pack Elite. I think it goes to about 10 below zero. Mainly for summertime sort of use. I do have another sleeping bag, which I'll show you my sleep system, which I'll show you. I'm going to also do setting up my tarp and hammock. So these little separate little uploads I will do, because they're a little bit more they take a little bit more time to explain. And the last thing, is which I find is very important as well, is you got the yoke. Now you got the yoke, which the side pouches come off, clip onto here. Now, like for me, no matter where I go, I've got my my SOS kit with my first aid kit, plus these two pouches will contain water and food and other necessary things which I need to survive on, just in case if anything happens. I always take these off, and when I'm going around looking, setting my traps, whatever it is, I always take it off and go off. You just don't know what situation you're getting into, but I will show you another video on what it looks like with the pouches attached and with my side pouches as well. Just give you an idea what it really looks like. Anyway, that's my my pack. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Oh, I forgot to say, that's my buck saw at the back, which I keep on there as well. I did the other thing I forgot to mention, pardon me. I do keep a few things on the side. I've got my whistle, I've got a thermostat and compass, plus I've got a little wooden drinking cup, hangs there lovely. Inside this, you got within these two pouches as well, they got some in a pouch, so you can put your axe inside there. I've got a solar shower in there. You can put another water container, a bladder if you want, but I'm not too hot on water bladders because they kind of get punctured, so and obviously you've got to clean them a lot more often. I love the containers, they're easy clean, they're ideal personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Always remember, like, subscribe and enjoy. Take care.